Hey, I'm Larie. Welcome to my channel. I have a bar workout coming your way. It's going to focus on your lower body, and guess what? It's going to burn. What you will need is a nice sturdy chair to your right side to start. We're going to be focusing on one-sided exercises. I love these type of exercises, working one side at a time. This is great if you have muscular imbalances, meaning if one side is stronger than the other side, this workout's going to be for you. So grab a mat if you want it underneath your feet, grab a sturdy chair, and let's get burning. So bring that chair to the right side. We're not going to use it right now. We're going to start with a nice warm up, but we will need it right after the warm up. So hands go onto the hips, heels in, toes out, glue the heels together. We're starting with calf raises, heels up and down. Let's go. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift. Squeeze those calves at the top, squeeze. Squeeze. You got it. We have 8 more. Keep a nice long spine. Shoulders in line with the hips. No dipping forward, no spilling back. You have 4 more, and 3 will pulse. Last 2. Now hold it at the top, half pulses. So our heels aren't going onto the ground anymore. We're going halfway down, then lift. Halfway down, then lift. This is just a warm-up. You got it. Come on. Just 8 more. And 6. You hold. 4, 3, 2. Now hold. Heels come together. Hands go onto the hip. We'll bend the knee, then lift. So down for 2, lift for 2. Down for 2, lift and up. Down, 2, lift, high. Down, 2, lift, high. So right now we're on our ball mounts of our feet. If you want, your option is to release the heels down. Lift it high. Down, 2, lift, high. Down, 2, just like you're taking an elevator straight down and up. You got it. Last one. Now let's pick up that tempo. Down and up. It's down, a lift, down, a lift. You can always reduce your range of motion. So you could come right here and then lift. You don't have to go super low to the ground. This is just your warm up. You have 8, 7, 6 more. Here's your last 4, 3, 2. Now hold at the top, little pulses up with the calves. Pulse up with the calf muscles. You got it. Calf muscles should start to feel this by now. Mine do. Here's your last 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and lower. Great job. All right, now let's have some fun. The chair is on my right side, so I'm going to be cueing the working leg to start will be my left leg. That's my weaker side. I know that. If your weaker side, if you know your weaker side is the right side, you may want to switch it. Start with the chair on your left side. It is up to you. All right, we're going to start with some leg lifts, air bests, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I want you to feel it where I'm telling you to feel it. So, right hand goes onto your chair, hinge from the hips. There's no rounding forward with the shoulders. Good posture. Slight pinch of the shoulder blades. Let's bring that left foot back, point the toe. First, let's get the leg position down. So make sure your hip is stacked over your ankle, hip point square. Now lift that leg to its top end range motion, keeping your hip point square to the ground. Weight is heavy in this right heel, and I'm feeling it along my glutes and my hamstrings, which is where I want you to feel it. So your option is to come down here. This may be your end range motion. You may just be tapping it up and down. I want you to squeeze the glutes at the top. All right, let's go. We tap, we lift. We tap and lift. Tap, squeeze the glute. Squeeze the glute. 4 more, and then we extend the left arm long. Last one, extend it long. This is a full arabesque. Keep squeezing that glute at the top. If you need to, bring that hand right where you had it. You have 8 more. Come on, 8, 7, 6, Keep squeezing at the top. A few more. Last 2. Hold it up, little pulses. It's an inch up, an inch, an inch, an inch, an inch. 8 more like this. It's 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg up. We're opening up the left hip. So you're opening up the chest to see me. Pretend like there's a table underneath your left leg. You're not dropping it below that table. It's lifted high. Bring the knee in towards the chest until the knee comes to about a 90-degree angle, and then you're going to kick it long. Let's go. It's in, out, in, kick, in, kick, in, and kick. Awesome job. Try not to put all the weight into this right hand. Maintain great alignment here and keep firming up that core. Come on, keep that leg lifted. Here's your last 8, 7. Come on, you have 6 more in you. I know it. 4 more. And 3, you hold it in. Last 2. Hold the knee in, hold the knee in. Let's rotate back towards your chair. Bring the left knee down, weight heavy in that right heel, and bring that left knee behind the right leg. Then draw the outside of the left quad towards the ceiling and to the left, then bring it back in. So it's almost like a fire hydrant, but I want you to go a little bit more back than straight to the side. So instead of going to a 9 o'clock position, think of going to about a 7 o'clock position if you're looking at a clock. So it's out and squeeze, out and squeeze, out and squeeze. It's not straight to the side. That's not wrong. It's just not the exercise we are doing. Out and squeeze, out and squeeze, out and squeeze. Come on, out, lift, lift. Come on, 4 more like this. You have 4. Keep those hip points square. 3. And 2, you hold. Last one, hold. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, you hold. 3, 2, now hold. Flex the foot. Dorsiflex at the ankle. Hold this position. You're kicking the foot back, back and up, back and up, back and up. I'm going to be feeling this. I feel this more in the back of my glute. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, now hold. Rotate open. I know it's burning, but this is where we fight through the burn. Knee goes above that table. Knee is bent, then out. In, then out. In, then out. Woo, come on. Seven, 6. Come on, 5 more. You got it. Last 4, 3, 2, hold that leg long, hold it long. Rotate this left hip back towards the mat. Both hands go onto that sturdy chair. We come back to those straight leg lifts. We tap the toe, lift, tap the toe, then lift, tap the toe, then lift. Slight hinge from the hips, good posture. No rounding forward. I see that all the time. That's a pet peeve of mine because I know you're gonna be feeling it in that low back. Also, none of this. No tummy's out. That'll also strain your low back. This is a very controlled movement. Lift, lift. Remember, you can always decrease that range of motion. Find what works for you. Everyone's different. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5. I know it's burning. Come on. 4 more. 3, 2, no, hold at the top, little pulses up. Come on, it's only 8. Here's your last 4, 3, 2, and you're holding. Rotate that hip back open. Left hand goes on the hip. We bring it in, kick, in, then kick, in, then kick, in, out, in. Keep breathing. You got it. Here's your last 8, 7. Keep that leg lifted. Come on. Here's your last 4, 3, 2. Hold the knee in this time. Rotate back down, hips point square. This time, left knee right beside of your right knee. Bring the leg out to that 9 o'clock position and then bring it back in. We're going into those fire hydrants now. And you may have to reduce your range of motion on this, and that is okay. Find your end range motion. What I want you to concentrate on, I'm gonna give you a little different view. What I don't wanna see is this swaying of the hip to the side. So none of that. You really have to brace the core. Make this a controlled movement to bring it out, then in. This hip point stays square. See what I'm talking about? And that standing leg should be on fire. 8, 7, come on, 6 more. Fight through the burn. Last one, bring it down, flex the foot. I want you to bring it up to a donkey kick position. For me, it feels better if I walk it out and bring my back flat. That's where I feel it a little bit better. If this feels better for you, walk that right foot out, but try not to rest. I know, come on. Almost done. Kick it up, hip point square, lifting from that glute, and that right standing leg is on fire. Come on. Keep breathing through it. Slight bend in that right standing leg. Here's your last 8, 7, 6. Come on, you have 5 more in you. I know it. 3, 2. Hold it up. Little pulses up, 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 up. For 4, 3, 2. Now hold. This is where it gets super challenging. Hold that left leg still. Right heel comes off the ground, then lower it back down. In 3, 2, 1, lift it up, lower, up, lower. Here's your option. Your option is to bring it to a B stance and just barely let the left toes rest on the mat. Ooh, but if you can, keep it up here. Come on, you got it. Lift, 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 lift. You have 8, 7, 6, 5 more. Come on, last 4, 3, 2. Now here's where you're gonna pulse it. Pulse it up, pulse it up. Come on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Oh my goodness. We're gonna do a figure 4 stretch both legs because both legs are burning. So cross the outside of the right ankle over the left quad and just deepen the bend. Find your end range motion. We're feeling it now along that right outer glute, right hip, which just did some serious work by just supporting the weight of your own body. Oh my goodness. All right, let's come out, switch sides. Shake it out. If you need a break, if you need a drink of water, this is where you want to take it. But you better come back because I don't want those booties and legs lopsided. Gotta hit the other side. You're halfway there. Let's come out of it. If you have your chair, if you face the other way, you can't see me. So just take the chair and rotate it to the other side. If you have a mat, make sure all 4 legs are on the mat and it's not wobbling. All right, are you ready? We got to do the other side. We already did one side. You're halfway through. You did that side. I know you can do the other side. Let's go. We're going to start by facing your chair, coming into straight leg lifts. That'll turn into some arabesque, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I just want you to do what I say and feel it in the muscle group that I want you to feel it in. So point your toe, hip point square to that chair. That left leg has a slight bend in the knee. Remember, find your end range motion. Some of us may be up here. Some of us may be ending right here. You should be feeling it along your glutes and a little bit of your hamstrings. Here we go. Take a deep breath. Let's go. Lift, lift, tap. You're barely tapping that toe. 4 more, then we lift that right hand long. Right hand goes long. Keep going. Lift, lift, lift. This is even more challenging to keep those hip points square, the tendency is to want to come open. You have to brace your core. With these one-sided exercises, you are working your core because you're balancing, using those small stabilizing muscles that we all too often ignore. 8 more. You have 8, 7, come on, 6, 5 more, then we hold. Last 4, 3, heavy in that left heel. Last 1, hold and pulse and lift. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold that leg up. Now we get to rotate open. Right hand goes on that right hip. Bend the right knee until it is about at a 90-degree position. If you look at it, toe is still pointed, then we kick it back to that starting position. So it's in, then kick, tempo, in. How you feeling? You got this, I know it. You came here for a reason. Why did you click that little play button? You want it to work. So let's do it. In. Come on. 8 more. 7, 6, 5. Last 4. And 3, we hold that knee in. 2. Hold that knee in. Rotate back towards your chair. Knee goes behind that leg. We're coming into an attitude, or whatever you want to call it. It's pretty similar to a fire hydrant, except now we're going to a 5 o'clock position. So lift it to that 5 o'clock position. We're hitting the outsides of the glutes. Are you ready? Let's go. We lift. It's backing out. Squeezing the glute at the top. Squeeze the glute at the top. Lift. Keep that left hip completely still. Brace the core. You got it. Lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. You have 8, 7, 6, and 5. You hold. 4, 3, 2, hold it up, hold it up. Little pulses, it's only an inch. Up, 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 up. 8 more, then you hold. Last 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, now hold. Dorsiflex at the ankle, flex that foot. Now kick it back. Make sure that foot is up. You're kicking back and up. This is where I'm feeling it. Almost at that glute ham tie-in. Come on, 8 more. It's 8, 6, hold that leg up. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Rotate back open. Point the toe. Knee comes in and out. It's out. It's out. Out. In. Out. In. 8 more like this. It's 8, 7, 6. Keep that leg lifted. You got it. 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg long. Rotate the hip point square to the ground. Both forearms get to rest on that chair. We lower the leg, then lift. It's tap, lift and squeeze. Lift, lift. This is a very small and controlled movement. So that working leg, the right leg, you should be feeling it in your glutes. If you're not, you may be open too much. Hip point square. Also, you could be taking it too high. If you take it too high and your low back starts to go to this anterior tilt, belly button comes forward, you may feel it more in your low back. If you feel it in your low back, reduce your range of motion, squeeze that glute hard at the top. That's what I want you to focus on. 8 more. It's 8, 7, 6, and 5. You hold. I know it's burning. It's burning for me. Last 2. Hold and pulse for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Now hold. Rotate that hip open. Try to stack the hips on top of one another. Point that right toe. Bring it in. Then out. And back to those bend and kicks. In, In, then out. In, then out. You have 8 more. I know you do. It's 8, 7, 6 more. Come on, you got 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg in. Rotate the hip point square to the mat. We're bringing the right knee directly out to the center. This time at a 3 o'clock position. Then we bring it back in. So it's out, out, then in. Control this movement. Keep that left hip nice and quiet. It is not kicking out to the left side. You have to brace the core to keep that left hip still. And I want you to use the glute to get that right leg out to the side. Lift, lift, lift. Come on, you have 8, 7, 6, just 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Bring it into donkey kicks. For me, I have to scoot that leg out a little bit more. Bring it up, then lower. Up, then lower. Hip point square. Your weight is heavy in that left heel. Slight bend in this left knee. I'm feeling it in my left leg as well. In the back of my hamstrings and my glutes by just supporting my weight. But my working leg, my right leg, I am squeezing the glute at the top and I'm feeling it. Lift, lift, lift. 8 more. It's 8, 7, 6. Come on, you got it. Last 4 and 3. We hold and pulse. 2. Hold it up, little pulses up. The pulses, it's where it should really burn. Come on. It's 8 and 6. You hold, you guessed it. 4, 3, 2. Now hold that right leg still. We come off of the left heel. Squeeze that left calf, then lower down. It's tempo. Let's go. Lift, lift, lift. Squeeze that calf. Come on, you got it. Keep that right quad high. Lift, lift, lift. Here's your last 8, 7, 6, 5 more. Last 4 and 3. We hold impulse. Come on, 2. Hold it up, hold it up. Little pulses up. It's 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, we are done. Awesome job. Walk it up towards your chair. Bring the right foot out. Flex the toes towards the shin, and then slowly start to hinge from the hips. Feel a nice stretch along the back of the right hamstring. Oh my goodness, that was short, but that was pretty tough. Whew, I'm dripping sweat, by the way. Let's go to the other side when you're ready. Oh, shake it out. Left foot goes forward. I love one-sided exercises. My right side is stronger than my left, so it's a great way to get them a little more even. It also works your core without even thinking about it. You gotta brace your core to maintain your balance. Awesome job. Whew, it's really challenging. All right, come out of it. Face me. Inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, cactus arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, cactus and squeeze. If you're wanting to work your arms, check out some of my other videos. If you want to stretch a little bit more, check out some of my other videos. Guys, awesome job. Let me know what you want to see. Someone wanted to see this video. That's why I made it. So comment what you want to see. If you liked it, if you didn't, I would love to hear your thoughts. Have a wonderful day.